Okay, so in your grammar book, you're going to jump all the way to page 143 and 144, and we're going to review periods and exclamation points. Um, and so we remember that a period is put at the end of a regular statement, a sentence that's just telling you something. And so we call that kind of a statement a declarative sentence. Because to declare is just to say something, to declare something. And so it's not usually said with a lot of emotion. It's just, the boy went to the park. That's not something you say with a lot of emotion. It's not a command. It's not, so you just put a period after that. However, if you are saying something that's like you're impressed by, like if you read the first sentence up there, it says, Denali is a mountain in Alaska. You're not saying anything that you need emotion about. It's just a statement. It's a mountain in Alaska. But then the second sentence says, it is over 20,000 feet high. So that's something that you're impressed by. So you're saying that with a little bit of emotion. So you have a what am I saying? You have a exclamation point put at the end of that. Also, when you make a command, you don't have to put a exclamation point. You just put a period. Hand me the map of Alaska. You're telling someone to do something, right? So it says, draw one line under the sentence that shows strong feeling. Draw a box around its end punctuation mark. Draw two lines under the sentence that tells someone to do something. And circle its punctuation mark. So you would take let me grab my pen real quick here. Hold on. Okay. So it says, draw one line under the sentence that shows strong feeling. It is over. Is this going to work? It is over 20,000 feet high. That should be one line. Draw a box around its end punctuation mark. So its end punctuation mark is here, and it's an exclamation point. So draw a box around that. And it says, draw two lines into the sentence that tells someone to do something. And that would be this one. Hand me the map of Alaska. 1, 2. And then draw a box around its punctuation mark, which is a period, because it's just a command. You're telling someone to do something. Okay, so use a period at the end of a declarative sentence or a statement. Use a period at the end of an imperative statement. Tell someone to do something or a command. So a period is put after just a regular command or just a statement. The only time you use the exclamation point is if it's something that shows a strong feeling. Okay, so in the practice it says circle D in the sentence is a declarative sentence. Circle I in the sentence is an imperative sentence, right? So remember, imperative is telling someone to do something. So I'll show you, I'll give you an example. Use an exclamation point at the end of an exclamatory sentence. So exclamatory is where you're exclaiming or saying something with a lot of feeling. So remember, declarative is just a regular statement. I'm saying the boy has a hat on. That's a regular sentence. So that would be declarative. Imperative is when you're telling someone to do something. So if I say, look at these photos, you're telling them to do something, so that would be imperative, and that would just be a period as well. And the only time you use an exclamation is if you're saying something with strong emotion. Okay, so you're going to circle if it's declarative, imperative, or exclamatory, and then you're going to write the correct punctuation mark that goes on each of those, okay? So let's do number 1. A mountain is a very high area with sloping sides. That's just a statement, so I'm just going to put a period, and I'm going to circle declarative. That's just a regular statement, right? Here, point to Denali on the map. You're telling someone to do something. You're commanding. So that is also a period, but instead of declarative, now we have an imperative. Imperative is a command. How exciting it would be to climb that peak. That's said with emotion. Exciting, that word tells you that that's exclamatory. Okay, so do the rest on your own. And remember, that's page 143. On page 144, you're going to rewrite each sentence as a type of sentence written in the parentheses. Change some words or end punctuation mark. I am going to climb a very low mountain. Well, you want to change it to make it exclamatory. So you want to make let's see how we could write that in an exclamatory sense. I am so excited because I'm going to climb a mountain that's not very high. Or can you change the words? Oh, no, okay. Change some words, it says. So let's change the words. So I'm going to climb the highest mountain in the country. Okay, because very low wouldn't be so emotional because that's like a hill, right? You change that word low to a very high mountain. And then put an exclamation point. Instead of I want you to come with me, you say come with me. And that would make it a command. How hard we must train to get ready. So you could just say we must train very hard to get ready. Okay? Then here, write an exclamatory sentence about a mountain. Be sure to use the correct punctuation mark. So something about I was trying to think of a good sentence. The mountain was so high that the peak was higher than the clouds. Something with emotion, okay? All right, that's it.